One of the Power BI visualizations that I haven't seen getting a lot of love lately is the bar graph. Here's a bar graph that I made, and it has two special features. Do you think you can find them? The first feature is hopefully pretty obvious. The category with the highest dollar volume of sales, the bar is a slightly different color. This makes it visually easy to see which category had the most sales. The second feature is a little bit harder to spot, and it's that the category with the best improvement over the prior year has a little star next to it. Now, this allows you to tell a more nuanced story with bar graphs. It's no longer just, oh, the category with the biggest bar is the best, but hey, maybe this accessories category improved the most. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do this. I'm going to be walking you through the DAX that's driving the color changing bars, and then walking you through the DAX that is driving this little star in the corresponding data label. So I hope you're excited, but let's go ahead and let's jump in. First things first, I always find it easier to work with measures and in DAX if I can see what I'm actually creating. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go insert a table. So I'm going to click this new visual button, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drag over a few measures. First, I'm going to drag over my column of total sales current year, then my column of total sales prior year, and then my better or worse column right here. I'll switch this into a table so you can see this being split out. Then I'm going to go into a matrix, and then I'm going to go ahead and in rows, I'm going to bring over my category into rows. So here we are. Here we can see, right, here's our total sales better than worse. And let's take a quick look at our better or worse formula. So it's if total sales prior year is not blank, then total sales prior year minus total sales current year divided by total sales current year. This is a pretty standard better or worse formula. I even took this one from the quick measures functionality of Power BI. The next thing that we need to calculate is uh, basically which category has the most sales out of the current year. I did this by actually taking a pretty standard DAX formula here. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a new measure because I was using variables in this one. So I'm going to click right here to new measure, and I'm going to title this max category, right? And let's take a look at how this formula is working. I'm taking a max, and then I'm going all. So the all function is essentially a filter context modifier. So I'm going all categories, total sales current year. So what this means is that when I go ahead and I drag this over, right, it's always going to return this 4 million number, right? Because that is the category, across category, that is who has the most in sales. The next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same for the better and worse. I'm going to go new measure, and I'm going to go max category better or worse. So when I go ahead and I pull this over, it's the same DAX, just operating on the better worse. You'll see that this is going to pull out the 0.342 as being the max category better or worse. Okay, now that we have all of our formula inputs, it's time to go ahead and make some more complicated measures. So the first measure that we're going to make is fill color, and I've actually gone ahead and already written that. So I'm going to pull this over, and as you can see, for the category with the highest sales, it's returning a different fill color. Let's take a look at what that DAX looks like. So we have our same max category DAX, right? But only it's set to a variable. Then we're essentially just saying, hey, if total sales current year equals that variable, then return the one color, else return the other. And then finally, we're returning the fill color. So that's how we can calculate our fill color. The next thing we're going to need are a few text measures. So the first one is pretty simple, but it's just going to be the text that we bring in to kind of show better or worse prior year. So here I literally have a measure called better or worse text that's called better or worse prior year. The next measure is going to be our actual better and worse value that we're showing, but I'm going to skip down to actually the most improved star, which is actually the same DAX that I was using for the fill color, only instead I'm returning a star. And this is a little star emoji. And if you didn't know, you can use Unicode or Unichar emojis in Power BI Fine. So I just went to Copilot and I was like, hey, show me all the star emojis. And I selected one that I like. And I'm using it here in DAX. And then I'm saying, hey, if it's not most improved, don't return a star. So let's look at what my star emoji goes. If you notice, only one has a star next to it, right? Most improved star. And then if I look at my better or worse value, I'm just formatting my better or worse sales here and then concatenating the most improved star. So if I bring this over right here, you can actually see, right, all of this is clicking in. Okay, so we have all of our DAX components. Let's go ahead and let's build a bar graph. So first things first, I'm going to go insert. I'm going to go and get a bar graph. And I'm going to just go in here and I'll bring it over so you guys can see the value while I drag these in. I'm going to bring category into my y-axis. I'm going to bring total sales into my x-axis. So there we can see, here's this graph popping in. I'm then going to go ahead and I'm going to expand my formatting. I'm then going to go to bars under color. I'm going to hit this little FX button. I'm going to go down to field value and I'm going to expand my UI measures and I'm going to select fill color. Okay, so here we are. I'm then going to turn on border, right? And I'm going to go with a dark green just so it looks nice. I'm then going to go ahead, I'm going to collapse bars, and then I'm going to turn on data labels. Data labels, I'm then going to go down to title, right? So as you can see that Ari just did a big switch. I'm going to instead switch this from series name to custom. And then I'm going to bring over my better or worse value, right? Because I want that on top, right? So here it is, stacking really nicely. Then I'm going to go down to value. I'm going to replace current year sales with my better or worse text. Okay. And so far you can see this is starting to look okay. I'm then going to turn on background, right? So now we've got a nice light gray. And then I'm going to go into layout and I'm going to switch it from single line to multi-line. And just like that, you can notice we're starting to get pretty close to the graph that I saw. But one thing that is really not like good is if you notice right here, the one doesn't stay at the end. And that's because it's the top and of the auto access. So we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to use one more DAX measure. This DAX measure is essentially going to take the highest category and multiply it by 1.2, right? And then it's going to return that value. And we can go all the way up here, right? And we can go all the way up into x-axis. And on the maximum here, we can then say, okay, let's call this max value by 110, which it's actually by 120. And look at that. Now all of a sudden, we have space for our stuff at the end. Well, I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and giving it a like. If you want the file that I was using during this demo, it'll be linked in my GitHub down below in the video description. And if you're interested in learning a little bit more about me or what I do professionally, please consider subscribing or following me, on LinkedIn. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.